I love the Dreamcast. It was an absolutely fabulous, I'm gonna say that 3 times, console that was released in 1999. Almost everything about it was perfect, except for this thing right here, this controller. It was a Duke before the Duke, and it was not one of my favorite controllers whatsoever. But with a little device that has come out most recently, you can use modern controls on the Sega Dreamcast. If you know that the Dreamcast controller only had one analog stick, and certain games were hurt by that, in my honest opinion. When the day and age was moving to dual sticks, like how PlayStation had, they decided to go with one analog. Now, there's a company out there that calls themselves Brook. They do a lot of converters where you can plug in various controllers to various consoles. I go and purchase the Brook Wingman SD, plug it into my Dreamcast, I pop in the game, MDK2, because this is a game that I've owned for almost 20 years and I wanted to play it. I don't like the controls on it because it uses the buttons to move around and the analog stick to look, and it just doesn't work for me. It was backwards. The right analog stick does mimic the buttons on the Dreamcast controller, but old games, specifically for that system, they haven't figured out the FPS system yet. As everybody knows who plays FPS games right now, the right analog stick is used to look around and the left analog stick is used to move throughout the game. Well, when you plugged it in with the Brook controller, it was backwards. There's a YouTuber out there, and I'm gonna call him out. His name is Wolfden. He likes to mispronounce the company that makes this controller right here. This is the 8BitDo SN30 Pro. But you can use it on Android, iOS, you can use it on a Nintendo Switch. It's very versatile. You can also use it on your PC. It's wireless, Bluetooth, and also you can use it with USB-C. I love the controller, feels great. I use it with my Switch all the time. And because he was mispronouncing that, I decided to look up how do you pronounce 8BitDo. I'm pretty sure it rhymes with Nintendo because that's what they model their controllers after, Nintendo controllers. 8BitDo Nintendo. I digress. And in that search of looking for that video, I saw that there was an ultimate, they call it companion, I call it a companion for the 8BitDo controller, where you can remap and create functions for everything with this controller. You can set up a profile, you can change all the buttons, and you can do one thing that is super amazing. You can swap the sticks. All you have to do to get the Ultimate Dreamcast controller combo is install the 8BitDo Ultimate software, plug in your 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus controller, click the switch section because you're going to be connecting it to your Wingman via the switch option. You got to make sure that you press and hold the Y and the start button to connect it via switch mode to the SD. Then go to the sticks section. You should create a profile as well. Go ahead and create a profile. I have my Dreamcast one already loaded up. But you create a profile, go to the sticks section, and click swap sticks. And that's it. Now you can play games like MDK2, Quake 3 Arena, Slave Zero, and there's other ones out on the Dreamcast. You can play them with modern stylings, where the left stick you move around with and the right stick you aim. If you found this video useful, smash that like button and leave a comment down below and tell me how you did it and what you did. This is the Great Daitokuji with the Culture Junkies, and every Wednesday we also do a live show where we talk nerdy, and you can come along and talk nerdy with us. If you like and subscribe, you can do so even if you don't, but we like it if you like and subscribe. This is the Great Daitokuji again. Thanks for watching.
Culture Junkies!